Welcome to the podcast, where a passion meets purpose and limits are challenged. I'm your host, Eleonora Gendelman. Let's start bending reality. Right now, in this very moment, everything you have been creating, everything you have been patiently working towards, is rushing towards you like a powerful wave. Can you feel it? The subtle shift in the air around you, that feeling in your gut telling you something wonderful is about to happen. This isn't just wishful thinking. This is the moment where your unwavering patience transforms into pure magic. You know that feeling when you plant the seed and for days nothing seems to happen. You watered, you tended, and still the soil looks empty. But beneath the surface, that seed is growing, stretching, preparing for its moment to break through. That is exactly where you are right now. All those moments you stayed strong when others would have given up. All those times you kept believing when the world said you were chasing dreams. There weren't just moments of waiting. There were moments of creation. Patience isn't passive. It's one of the most active forces in the universe. True patience isn't about waiting. It's about maintaining your vision while the world catches up to what you already know is possible. Those mornings when you woke up and chose to feel grateful before anything good happened. Those evenings when you went to bed holding on to your vision even though your day showed you nothing to support it. That wasn't just patience. That was you literally reshaping your reality. You have been doing something remarkable all this time while others were demanding instant results. You were building a foundation so strong that nothing can shake it. While others were jumping from one thing to another, you stayed focused, committed, unshakable. That's not just patience, that is mastery. And now, look around you. Notice how things are different. Maybe it's subtle at first, a random opportunity here, an unexpected connection there. Perhaps you are handling challenges with a new sense of ease, or you are attracting people who resonate with your vision without even trying. These are not coincidences. These are the first raindrops before the downpour of everything you've been creating. When you maintain that state of patient creation, something extraordinary happens. Your entire being shifts into a new frequency. It's like tuning a radio. Suddenly, you are picking up stations you couldn't hear before. Opportunities you couldn't see before become obvious. Solutions appear out of nowhere. People who can help you achieve your dreams seemingly cross your path by chance. But here's what makes this moment so special. It's not just about what's coming to you. It's about who you have become while you are being patient. Look at yourself now. Notice how you are different from the person who started this journey. You are calmer, more centered, more certain. You don't need external validation anymore because you absolutely know that everything you have been working towards is already here. Remember those moments of doubt? They were actually building your strength. Remember those times when you felt like nothing was happening. That's when everything was being set in motion. The universe doesn't operate on our timeline. It operates on alignment, and your patience has created the perfect alignment for everything you have been manifesting. Think about patience like building a tower. Each day you maintained your vision, you added another brick. Each time you chose to stay positive despite circumstances, you added another level. Now your tower is so tall, it can touch the stars. And from this height, you can see how everything is coming together perfectly. This is the moment when the tiny seed breaks through the soil. This is when all those invisible roots you've been growing finally support the magnificent tree. You are about to become everything. Every single moment of patience, every time you chose faith over doubt, every instance you picked yourself up and kept going, it's all culminating. Right now, you are standing at the threshold of something magnificent. Not because luck finally decided to shine on you, but because you have literally transformed yourself into someone who can receive all the goodness you have been creating. Your patience wasn't just waiting. It was wisdom in action. It was knowing that some things can't be rushed, that the most precious creations take time to manifest. And now, as you listen, can you feel it? That subtle vibration of change in the air, that feeling of anticipation in your heart, that absolute knowing in your soul. Everything, absolutely everything you have been patiently creating is rushing towards you with unstoppable momentum. The floodgates are opening, and all you have to do now is be ready to receive. Patience is about becoming. While you have been patient, you have been transforming in ways you might not even notice yet, but others do. They see it in how you carry yourself, in how you respond to challenges, in the energy you bring to every room you enter. They say, I don't know exactly what it is, but you changed. They say, you transformed. What is your secret? What is the secret to your glow? Think about how you handle problems now compared to a year ago. Notice anything different. Where you once might have reacted with worry or stress, you now respond with calm certainty. That's not just change. That is transformation. That is you operating from a completely new level of being. People might call you crazy, extreme, delusional. Nothing might seem to be happening on the surface, but then everything changes. Right people reach out with exactly the connections you needed. Money appears out of nowhere. Why? Because you haven't just been waiting, you have been becoming the person who could handle all these opportunities, who could hold the space for all of your creations. Patience isn't passive. True patience is active creation at its finest. It's maintaining your vision when the world shows you nothing to support it. It's choosing to feel successful before success arrives. It's living from the end result while the middle part is still forming. And that is exactly what you have been doing. Notice how your priorities have shifted. Things that used to upset you now seem insignificant. People's opinions do not shake you like they used to. You are not trying to control everything anymore because you trust the process. You trust the timing and that everything is always happening for you. You trust the co-creation with the universe. These are not small changes. They are signs that everything you have been creating is happening. Look at how differently you talk about your dreams now. There is no desperation, no neediness. You speak about them with calm certainty, with unshakable knowing, not hope or uncertainty. That's not just confidence, that is alignment. That is you matching the frequency of everything you are about to receive. Remember when you used to worry about how everything would come together? Now you focus on what you are creating and let the how take care of itself. That is wisdom. That is mastery. That's you operating from a completely new level of consciousness. You are noticing more synchronicities now, aren't you? Those moments when exactly what you need appears at exactly the right time. The perfect book falls into your hands. The right person crosses your path. A solution presents itself effortlessly. These are not coincidences. They are confirmations. They are signs that your patient creation is manifesting in the physical world. Your energy is different. Now people can feel it. They are drawn to you without knowing why. They want to help you. They want to invest in you, to be around you without you even asking. They bring opportunities to you because something about you tells them you are ready. This isn't luck. This is attraction. This is you vibrating at the frequency of everything you have been creating. Think about how you handle setbacks and rejections now. They do not devastate you anymore because you know they are just part of the path. They are part of the journey. You have learned to find opportunities in obstacles. You have learned to see delays as perfect timing. This isn't just positive thinking. This is mastery of your emotional state. You are no longer attached to things looking exactly like you imagined. You are open to receiving your dreams in ways that might be even better than you planned. That's not compromise. That is wisdom. That's you trusting that the universe might have an even grander vision for you than you have for yourself. Your patience has created space for magic to enter. While others rush around trying to force things to happen, you have learned to move at the pace of grace. You have learned that forcing doors open isn't nearly as powerful as becoming the person for whom doors open automatically. Look at your relationships now. Notice how you are attracting different kinds of people into your life. People who support your vision, people who believe in possibilities, who think big and create big, people who operate at the level you are rising to. This isn't coincidence, it's resonance. You are attracting your new tribe, your manifestation family, and most importantly, look at how you feel most days now. That sense of calm excitement, that quiet knowing, that unshakable faith, that state of excited anticipation. You are not hoping anymore. You are knowing. You are not wishing anymore. You are creating. This is what patient mastery looks like. This is what it feels like when everything you have been creating is about to materialize. Now that you're standing in this powerful place of creation, let's talk about what happens next, because this isn't the end of your journey. It is actually just the beginning. It is not even the beginning. Everything you have been patiently creating is starting to materialize, and knowing how to handle this phase is crucial. First, let's talk about what most people do when things start working out. They get excited and then they start doubting. They think, is this real? Will it last? What if it all disappears? I can't believe it's happening. And in this moment of doubt, they step right out of the energy that brought their manifestations to them. Do not let that be you. You didn't come this far to sabotage yourself. Now, instead, this is the time to double down on everything that got you here. Remember that feeling of absolute certainty you maintained during the waiting period. Keep it, amplify it, that peaceful knowing that carried you through the quiet times. That is your superpower. Use it now more than ever. How can you believe even more in your vision? How can you trust the timing and the universal plan even more? How can you act even more as your future self? How can you radiate love, joy, celebration even more? How can you be even more delusional and live from the end result? Do not stop watering your garden just when the flowers start blooming. This is exactly when you need to strengthen your practice, to refine it, because now you are not creating from lack, you are creating from abundance. And creating from abundance is infinitely more powerful. Now you know that it is working, it is happening. Notice how your manifestations might not look exactly like you imagine. They might be even better. This is where trust comes in. Sometimes we plan a path to our dreams, but life has an even better route. Stay open, stay flexible. Your patience has opened doors you didn't even know existed. And now opportunities might come in unexpected packages. You're going to notice something interesting happening. Now, the time between thinking about something you want and seeing it manifest is getting shorter. Things are happening faster. Opportunities are appearing more frequently. This isn't coincidence. This is you operating at a new level of creation. But here's what's really important. Do not get attached to the speed. Do not start demanding that everything happens instantly, just because some things are happening quickly. Stay in that beautiful space of patient creation that got you here. Keep that perfect balance of active faith and peaceful allowing. Your energy is like a magnet now, and you are attracting things you didn't even know you wanted. People are bringing opportunities to you that are even better than what you were asking for. This is what happens when you raise your vibration through patient creation. You start attracting things that match your new energy level, not just your old wishes. Watch how you talk about what's happening in your life. When people ask how you're doing, maybe notice the urge to say, finally, things are working out. Instead, know that everything is happening right on time. You're not finally successful. You are simply stepping into the success you have been creating all along. This is why you might start worrying about losing what you've manifested and grip tight to your manifestations out of fear. But that is not your path. You know better. You understand that the same power that brought these things to you will keep them flowing as long as you maintain that high vibration of grateful expectation. Look at how differently you move through your days now. You're not rushing anymore. You're not pushing. You're not forcing. You are flowing. You are allowing. You are receiving. This is the natural state of someone who knows their power as a creator. This is you operating from your highest self. Your patience has taught you something precious. That time is not your enemy. Time is simply the space in which your creations take form. And now that you understand this, you can use time as your ally. You can enjoy the process of creation without stressing about the timing. People around you might not understand what is happening. They might say, you're lucky. They might ask what your secret is, and you will smile, knowing that your secret was simply your unwavering patience combined with absolute knowing. Your secret was becoming the person who could receive everything you wanted before it arrived. This is your new normal, living from the state of knowing that everything you want is already yours, not hoping, not wishing, not wanting, but knowing. This is what mastery looks like. This is what it means to be a conscious creator. And here's the most beautiful part. This is just the beginning. It is not even the beginning. Everything that's manifesting now is creating a foundation for even greater things to come. You are establishing a new baseline of abundance, a new standard for what is possible in your life. And from this new platform, you can create even more magnificent things. So, what happens when the floodgates of manifestation truly open? Because what you are experiencing now, as amazing as it is just the beginning. Not even the beginning. You are stepping into a new reality where creation happens at a whole new level. And understanding how to handle this increased power is important. You know that feeling when one good thing happens and then another and another. That is not coincidence. That is momentum. But momentum is not something that happens to you. It's something you create. And right now you are creating it masterfully. Think about how you start your days now. There's a different energy to your mornings, isn't there? You're not waking up wondering if good things will happen. You are waking up knowing that you are a magnet for blessings. That is not just a mindset shift. That is you operating as your future self right now. You might want to get overwhelmed by how quickly things start happening. You might want to say, I can't handle all these opportunities at once. But that is not true. You've been preparing for this all that time spent in patient creation. It wasn't just about waiting. It was about expanding your capacity to receive and hold space. Your gratitude is different. Now you're not just grateful for what is showing up. You are grateful for what is coming before it arrives. This is advanced creation. This is you understanding that gratitude isn't just a response to blessings. It's a magnet that attracts more blessings. Watch what happens when challenges appear now, because they will, but they are different. They are not obstacles anymore. They are opportunities for expansion. They are not problems to solve. They are invitations to create at an even higher level. This is what mastery looks like. You're starting to notice that your words carry more power. Now, when you speak about your future, people lean in. They feel the certainty in your voice. They sense the creator energy flowing through you. This isn't just confidence. This is you speaking from a place of knowing that is beyond ordinary certainty. And your beliefs, what you believe about your dreams, are getting bigger, aren't they? What once seemed impossible now feels inevitable. That's not just optimism. That is you expanding into your true creative power. The dreams that used to scare you now excite you. The goals that used to seem out of reach now feel like the natural next step. Notice how you're not competing with anyone anymore. You are not comparing your journey to others. You understand that your path is uniquely yours and your timing is perfect. This is what happens when you step into your creative power. You stop looking outside and start creating from within. Your energy field is like a powerful magnet. Now attracting things you didn't even know to ask for. Opportunities that are even better than what you imagined are finding their way to you. This is what happens when you raise your vibration through patient creation. You start attracting things that match your new energy level. Look at how you handle money now, whether it's coming in or going out. You're not attached to it. The same way you understand that money is just energy and you're becoming a master at energy creation. This isn't about being careless with money. It's about knowing that you can create it at will. Your relationships are transformed. You're attracting people who match your new vibration, people who think bigger, dream bigger, create bigger. Just your presence inspires others to level up. This isn't ego. This is you being a living example of what is possible, of unlimited potential, of having it all. Something beautiful is happening with time too. Notice how you're not rushing anymore. You're not pushing against time. You are creating in harmony with it. This is what mastery of manifestation looks like. Moving at the speed of grace while creating at the speed of light. You are learning to trust the perfect timing of everything. When something doesn't happen immediately, you don't doubt anymore. You understand that timing isn't about when you want something. It's about when you are fully ready to receive it. And that knowing gives you unshakable peace. Your intuition is sharper than ever. You can feel when something is right for you, when an opportunity is aligned with your highest good. This isn't just gut feeling. This is you accessing your inner guidance with crystal clarity. Trust it. It's been developing all this time. The way you handle success is different too. You're not surprised by it anymore. You don't question whether you deserve it. You don't question whether you are worthy of it. You simply receive it with grace, knowing that this is the natural result of your patient creation. This is what it means to be in alignment with abundance. This is what it means to be the co-creator with the universe. When you reach this level of manifestation, when things are flowing to you naturally, you enter a state of perpetual creation. This isn't just about receiving what you've been waiting for. It's about stepping into a completely new way of existing. In this state, you're not creating from memory anymore. You are not creating from past experiences or old patterns. You are creating from pure possibility. Every morning when you open your eyes, you're not continuing yesterday's story. You are starting a fresh creation. This is where true mastery begins. Your creativity explodes. You start having ideas you never would have thought of before. Solutions appear that you couldn't have imagined. It's like you have tapped into an infinite well of possibilities. This isn't just inspiration. This is you accessing universal intelligence. Your relationship with time transforms completely. Instead of living in linear time, past, present, future, you start living in creation time. In creation time, everything is happening now. Your future self is not in some distant future possibility. It's a present reality you can step into at any moment. This is where acceleration really begins. Something extraordinary happens to your energy field. At this stage, you become a walking invitation. People look at you and see their own potential. They feel their own possibilities awakening just by being in your presence. Without saying a word, you are showing others what is possible. Your manifestations start taking on a life of their own. One opportunity opens 5 new doors. One connection brings a whole network of support. This isn't just the law of attraction. This is you becoming a living, breathing catalyst for positive change. Watch what happens to your desires now. They become more aligned with universal good. You're not just asking for things that benefit you. You are creating things that lift everyone around you. Your success becomes a blessing for the entire world. Your creative power starts operating on multiple levels simultaneously. While you are consciously creating one thing, your elevated energy is automatically attracting dozens of other blessings. It's like you become a multi-dimensional creator, affecting reality on several planes at once. This is where something magical happens with gratitude. You move beyond being grateful for specific things and start feeling gratitude for existence itself. Every breath becomes a thank you. Every heartbeat becomes a song of appreciation. This isn't just gratitude. This is you becoming one with the creative force of life. Notice how your presence affects physical spaces now. Rooms feel different when you walk into them. Environments respond to your energy. Nature itself seems to cooperate with your intentions. This isn't just charisma. This is you operating as a conscious creator. creator. In every moment, your manifestations are not just changing your life anymore. They are changing lives around you. Your business creates opportunities for others. Your joy lifts entire rooms. Your peace affects everyone you meet. You become a walking blessing, a living example of what is possible. The way you handle setbacks is extraordinary now. When something doesn't go as planned, you don't just stay positive. You instantly see a greater opportunity hidden within the apparent obstacle. This isn't just resilience. This is you understanding the perfect order of the universe. You start experiencing pre-joy, the state of excited anticipation. You feel joy for things that haven't happened yet, that you know with absolute certainty are coming. This isn't just anticipation. This is you living simultaneously in the now and the fulfilled future. Your thoughts become a creative force. When you think of something, the universe doesn't just respond, it collaborates. It's like you've developed a direct line to universal intelligence, and it's always listening, always responding, always co-creating with you. The questions you ask yourself change too. You're not asking, when will it happen anymore? You're not asking, how will it happen? You're simply asking, what else is possible? And with each asking, you expand the field of possibilities even further. This is your new reality. This is your new normal. This is your new natural state. This is you operating as the powerful creator you were always meant to be. Everything that's manifesting now is just the beginning, not even the beginning. You're not just receiving your dreams, you are becoming an ever-expanding field of infinite possibilities. Feel it for a moment. Feel the truth of it in every cell of your body. You're not just manifesting anymore. You have become manifestation itself. And from this place, absolutely anything is possible. This is where your real journey begins. Your patience has transformed into pure creative power. You're not just receiving your manifestations. You've become the source of creation itself. This moment isn't the end of your journey. It's your launching point into infinite possibilities. Now go forth and create miracles, because that's who you have become. Feel the shift in your energy state right now. That's not excitement about what's coming. That's you recognizing who you have become. Your patient creation hasn't just changed your circumstances. It's transformed your very essence. Each breath you take now creates ripples of possibilities. Each thought plants seeds of new realities. You're not just receiving your manifestations anymore. This is your awakening. And today you are not stepping back into your life. You are stepping forward into your creation. In just 2 minutes, you can shift your state using simple yet very powerful tools like movement, breathwork, affirmations, and visualizations. Follow at Elevate Coaching on Instagram, where I share my tools for quick state shifts and my practices to stay elevated. Your energy is your power. Your frequency is your power. Your vision is your power. And you have the ability to elevate it anytime. If you're ready to go deeper into the process of recreating yourself and aligning with the life you truly want, book a free discovery call. Let's bridge the gap between where you are and where you're meant to be. Link you will find in show notes. If you found this episode valuable, please rate, review, and share with someone who would benefit as well. Thank you for choosing yourself, doing the work, and creating change. Keep living with purpose.